From Mamma Mia, welcome to The Spill, your daily pop culture fix. I'm Laura Brodnick.
And I'm Em Vernon.
And on the show today, we have some very special topics to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know in this next bit, I might sound like an influencer fishing for a brand deal, but everyone has been asking us this.
We have,
It's not a made up thing. So every day, pretty much, Emily and I get messages from you, our lovely listeners, who we call the Spillers, asking us so many questions about pop culture, entertainment, celebrity gossip, our own encounters with celebrities, but also what our jobs are, how we feel about each other.
Yes, our like
secret
own
feuds.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Very personal questions.
Yeah, and look, we welcome an inappropriate question so much, so never be shy on that. But today we decided to formalize it a little bit. We put the question out on both our own personal Instagram accounts. Holy dooly, some wild stuff
We
came
got some
back.
crazy stuff.
And on our Spill channel. So we're going to go through today and answer the juiciest questions for an Ask Us Anything segment.
Yes. Okay, can I go first?
Yes.
I'm going to start really hot with this
oh,
one.
okay.
It's
Wait,
a
you're not
really
even holding anything. Are
Hot
you doing
and
this off
heated question.
memory?
No, I have it here. Okay.
Okay.
Who is the most overrated Hollywood star?
Oh, I don't want to say because I just recently interviewed her, I think. No, that's too juicy. Let's save that for the end of year.
Oh.
Let's save that for an end of year. Who's yours?
I think you know who mine is.
Who is it?
You know who it is.
No, do I?
Yeah.
You hate so many people.
Yeah. Well, it's someone you've interviewed.
Oh, okay. I think it's very sweet that you just hate. Actually do know who it is. It's very sweet that you hate people on my behalf. Is it Margaret Qualley?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Maybe Sydney Sweeney. I don't like that we're just going for girls. Maybe because in my mind all men are overrated, so I can't pick one.
Yeah. If like that's so true.
So we're going for the girls because she's a lot of other smart qualities, but I haven't loved some of her recent movies. Maybe her new potential Oscar movie will change my mind.
Oh, I think she's gonna actually be amazing in that.
Okay. Well, I reserve the right to change my mind. Okay.
Next question.
Going in hot. Who is the one person that you would refuse to interview should the opportunity arise?
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I refuse a lot of interviews.
Yeah, you really do.
I'm not an
How long do we have?
I'm not an interviewee girl. Like, it's like not my forte.
It's got to be someone you love.
Yeah. Someone I would refuse to interview. I think I'd actually refuse to interview any like massive celebrity.
Really? Just anyone
Yeah.
who's super famous?
Yeah, because I know that
Why?
I wouldn't be the best person for that job.
Okay.
Like I just know that.
That's so
like
diplomatic of you.
It is very
Wait,
diplomatic
there's no
of
one
me.
that you hate?
Yeah, of course. There's people I
Yeah.
hate. Probably someone that I feel quite like scared and intimidated
Yeah.
to interview. Dennis Quaid.
Okay. Okay, I get why Dennis Quaid
No,
is scary.
that would be scary
That
to
man has a
interview him.
manic smile.
No,
But what
and
in
he
particular?
yells.
Oh, Dennis Quaid yells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he yells, and he's
But wouldn't you
quite
want to ask
mean.
him about the Parent Trap movies?
No, don't
No,
care.
you don't care?
I'd interview Lindsay Lohan for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you did.
Yeah, exactly. And she was lovely.
Would you interview like a crush, like a celebrity crush?
No, because I say no to my celebrity crushes all the time.
I wouldn't interview Paul Mescal.
Oh, yeah, I would, because I just find that boy
Oh my! I
cute.
wouldn't be able to talk.
I've met him briefly before, and not the time I looked out my window and he was at the pub across the road.
No. You know what I think it is about him?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who else?
Who?
Taron Egerton.
Oh, yeah, because you're obsessed with him.
Like every interview I see with him, he looks into the interviewer's soul.
Mm.
That would be so disarming. I
know,
wouldn't be able to say
I
anything.
would love that because most interviewers look right through you. I
No,
would
he
love
looks
someone to
into
look
his
into
soul.
my soul.
Even
for
a
one
Hugh
time.
Jackman, I think I wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh,
Like,
but Hugh's really lovely. I say Hugh as if like
I'd just be like a giggly idiot through the whole thing.
do you know, I interviewed him once and I went to get up from the chair and my dress had caught in the side of the chair and I couldn't get up and he came over and undid it for me.
That's so hot.
I know.
Oh my God.
No, I don't find him hot. He's got like dad vibes.
He's got
I
dad
don't know,
vibes. I like
yeah.
hot dad vibes.
I mean, I feel like I talk about my list of interviews all the time. It's probably on like a Google spreadsheet being circulated through Hollywood or something. Like
Yeah.
it's really out there. It's anyone from my favorite TV shows. But also, yeah, I don't do celebrity crushes because can I tell you, once you interview your celebrity crush, they are gone forever.
Yeah.
So I've been offered Jensen Ackles before and I was like, I'm not being in the same room with that man.
Oh, he's
Joshua
so hot.
Jackson, I've been offered
Oof.
before. Absolutely not. If he even came to Sydney, I would leave Sydney. I'm not being in the same city as him. It was like when Sarah Michelle Gellar was walking around my neighborhood and I couldn't leave my apartment for a week.
Oh,
It was so stressful. And I've been offered Norman Reedus a few times, who's Daryl from The Walking Dead.
he's so sexy.
Absolutely not. Like, I would quit my job.
Oh my
I
God.
would 100% quit my job.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows.
Just so everyone knows,
knows
Norman
in
readers,
this
do
room.
not ever come to us. Oh, this is one that we've recently talked about.
Oh, really? Oh, so we're just going to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you ever go on a reality TV show?
No, because everyone laughs at my answer. I can't say it anymore.
No, you have to. And also, if we were on the same reality TV show, who would win?
Oh, okay. I guess it depends.
We've
what
talked
show.
about us wanting to go on Amazing Race before,
Yeah. I mean,
which I think we would win.
I was going to say, no, we wouldn't, Emily. We wouldn't be good.
I would be really
We
good.
couldn't find. We had to go to a location the other day to pick up something for a client. And the Uber dropped us in front of the building. And then we were proceeded to be lost for 15 minutes.
Yeah, we walked around the whole of Zetland. If you're a Sydney sider, there's a lot of things happening in
If you saw
Zetland.
two lost girls wandering up and down the motorway in Sydney,
We were on the
that
highway.
was us. So
We were
we
walking,
can't go on the
crossing on the
Amazing
highway.
Race.
I
We couldn't even
know.
get out of the Uber and walk 5 steps to a door.
I feel like if we're thrown into the deep end, we'd make it work.
Maybe.
Maybe
don't
we can
know.
interview the contestants.
Maybe that's more of a. I'm just thinking of us in the Brisbane airport the other night, tipsy, drunk, going through security. We're like,
oh, yeah.
it took us ages to find
I was dropping
McDonald's.
like nuggets on the ground. It was crazy.
Again, we barely made our flight when we were there half an hour beforehand. I just don't think we should go on the Amazing Race.
Okay, what TV show would you go on though, if you had
I want
to?
to do the luxury ones. I'm just as
That's a good one,
Not
actually.
to quote what's her name from The White Lotus season 3, but at this stage of my life, I'm not meant to live an uncomfortable life. So I'm not doing Survivor. I'm not doing I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. No one's asked. No one will. I'm not doing any of those where I have to suffer.
Yeah.
I would do Dancing with the Stars.
That sounds so hard.
No, it sounds so fun. You get to wear a pretty dress every week, and then they come follow you around. They tell a sob story about your life, and then when you get out there, then you dance to the story, and everyone feels bad for you.
But you have
And
to
you-
learn. You have to train to dance.
That's yeah, and then you get all like tough and
Oh,
energized.
I would love to see you on Dancing with the Stars.
I couldn't do any of the tricks. I'd be terrible. But it's not the point. It's not how good you dance. It's about the story you bring. And my story would be, I can't dance, so I'm going to try.
Yeah, God. Anna Delvey, watch
All-
out.
Yeah, exactly. That's the fun thing. All the Chappelle Corby, Anna Delvey, all the cool girls go on Dancing with the Stars. Robert Irwin.
Robert Irwin.
All the
Bindi
cool girls.
Irwin.
Yeah. All the cool girls.
All the cool girls in the Irwin family.
I stand by that. I don't mean to steal what the campaign you've got currently going on since I did start it, but I would also be the Bachelorette. I'd have to be the Golden Bachelor at this stage.
Yeah, it would be much. No, you were not the Golden Bachelor. It would be easier being the Bachelorette than being on the Bachelor.
Yes, no. Oh no, I'd have
No.
to be the Bachelorette. I'm not
Yeah.
going on the Bachelor. I'd be the pity one who's like kept her on for a few episodes to like bring the lols, and then I'd go.
I'd be like, oh my God, no, she sounds great. You should get with her.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, maybe we should be joint bachelorettes like those sisters did that year.
yes.
That'd be cute of us.
Oh my God, I'd love
And
that.
they walk towards us and they'd be like, is that a mum and daughter? Because that's how people think we are when we go to events sometimes.
Oh my God, we just need to be like blonde women.
Yeah.
And then we can go on.
Then we're in with a
And then
shot.
we're in.
All right, note to ourselves after this, dye hair blonde. Become the bachelorettes.
Be the Bachelorette. Okay, continuing on with our questions. I've got this really good one because I'm not sure about this. I do have one person in mind.
Okay, wow, what a
Does
setup.
does the spill have any celebrity fans?
Oh, does the spill have any celebrity fans? I mean,
We have one kinda
who?
that's like semi-famous.
Oh, who?
The really hot book talk guy.
Oh, yeah. But we had to cover him to like he wasn't already listening to us.
No, but now he's a fan.
Oh, yeah.
so we made that happen.
because he wants to date you.
No, he doesn't.
He's
I'm pretty sure I've seen him on a dating app and he did swipe right.
Well, wait till he sees you blonde.
It's a game changer.
I don't know if we have any celebrity fans, but there's a lot of people who I love in the Australian media industry who have said to me at events that they listen to the spill.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That I always get. I don't want to name them all now, but
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird.
because I'll
for
be
us.
like, oh, I kind of just said that to you in a private conversation, but that's always really nice that people like you've watched their interviews and their work for years,
yeah,
and
that
then
is
they
nice.
tell you. But I don't know if we have any secret celebs listening, but please do get in touch if that's you.
I have a theory of
Who?
I know who's listening. Definitely Brooklyn Beckham.
I mean, yeah,
He's definitely listening to us.
we've been covering him for
Yeah.
over 5 years on this podcast.
we've nailed the SEO on his name.
Yeah.
So he's definitely coming
And
up.
I think he learns a lot about himself from listening to us.
Surely. I really want to believe that Mindy Kaling listens to us. She retweeted you once, so
She's
maybe we
She's
stayed on her
retweeted
radar.
me and shared a few of my articles over the years. Not she's gone cold the last few years. I don't know if she's managing.
I think she's gone cold in general.
I don't think she's managing her own socials anymore. That's what I tell myself. Not that she stopped liking me.
No, I think we stayed on her radar from then.
Maybe.
And we actually talked quite positively about that
Yeah,
show,
we're her
about
two
Scooby
biggest
Doo.
fans.
Remember when she did Scooby Doo and everyone hated
Yeah.
it, and we quite liked it.
No, we're her two biggest fans to an extreme level.
Yeah.
Actually, that leads into my next question that
Oh,
I was going to
okay.
ask is, who is a celebrity that you have the most intense parasocial relationship with?
Mindy Kaling.
Okay,
Yeah.
it just is Mindy Kaling.
Yeah. Oh, parasocial. Oh, you know who it actually is?
Who?
Colin Jost.
I don't know if we have to cut this bit. If you hear a beep in a second, you know why. It's because he's the one you fantasize about. You have sex
Yeah.
dreams about him, right?
Yeah.
I know
But
I
also
whispered that word apart.
Scarlett Johansson. Both of them.
Well, exactly. They're a
Yeah.
hot couple.
Hot couple.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, who would be yours?
Well, there is a celebrity that I have been in a long-term feud with for nearly 6 years now.
Oh.
And she doesn't know I exist, but maybe she does. Okay, I touched on this lightly on the podcast this week. I'm just remembering because we were talking about Hilary Duff making a comeback in music. And can I just say right now, she'll do so much press for this new album, for her documentary.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one podcast she's never going to do or one media outlet she's never going to talk to?
Oh, no.
It's Mamma Mia and the Spill.
Why?
Can I tell you
what
why?
What did we do?
Not because she hates us. And I do know still some celebrities who have said they hate us.
Yeah.
We'll say that for another episode. Maybe if we get to 1 million followers on Instagram.
That's actually
I'll
good.
tell those
We'll do an
stories.
Instagram live.
Follow us and I'll tell you who hates us and who's said it publicly. But yeah, so Hilary Duff, I like every basic millennial woman, love her to pieces. And I've had
Let the rain fall down with my dream.
I mean,
God, I'm so ready for this album.
oh,
You have
me
no
too.
idea.
Like, hook it to my veins.
It was
I
one
want
of the first CDs I ever got as a gift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hold that thought because you always hate people on my behalf. I
no.
feel bad ruining Hilary Duff
Yeah,
for you.
fucking hell. Stop interviewing people.
No, I've never interviewed her. That's the story. So, many years ago, she's coming to Australia, right, to do press for a TV show she's on. The organisers of her press tour reach out to me and say, would you like to do an in-conversation with Hilary Duff? She's all locked in. She's ready to go. She's coming to Australia. The only thing we needed was a person to do it with her. And I say, yes, absolutely. Sign me up. The moment my name is officially confirmed, Hilary Duff can't come to Australia anymore. She has to cancel.
Oh.
Now, that happens, okay?
Okay.
That happens. That's scheduling. She's a busy woman. She's an actor, singer,
So
musician.
she can't
She's-
not just do the interview, but she can't come
She can't
to
come to
Australia.
the country.
Okay.
Okay. Then she's doing another chunk of something else she's doing, and it's just online interviews. And she's all set. Everyone I know is hooked in for their interviews, all good. And then at the last minute, someone else is meant to do it. And then at the last minute, they can't do it from our company. So then I jump in. The next moment, all of the interviews in Australia are pulled. Again, scheduling conflict. And these are
Okay.
2 years apart.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's doing it on purpose. And I think, well, that's just bad luck. These things happen. Then a third time, I'm in Queensland with my family on holiday. I'm not working. I get a call. Is it possible that you could fly to New York tomorrow just for the day to attend the launch party for her TV show Younger?
We love
And I'm
Younger.
like, yeah, I love Younger.
Yeah.
I love Hilary Duff in that show. And I'm like, oh my God, can I go to New York in less than 10 hours? And I'm also not anywhere near my home and my passport, so I'll have to fly home, which I did. I jumped on a plane that second. I flew home. I ran into my apartment. I went like this with all my stuff and grabbed my passport.
Gathered all
And
your
I
stuff.
ran out the door and got on a plane and flew to New York. And as I'm at the airport, now, can I just say, Hilary Duff confirmed to attend this event. She's been confirmed for months to attend this event with the whole cast of Younger. It's their premiere party. It's a huge deal. I just get confirmed. I'm at the airport, handing over my passport to get on this plane. And I'm like, I'm going to get to interview Hilary Duff on a rooftop party for Younger. What could be better?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a drink afterwards and it's all going to be forgotten.
You're
that
going to
she
be
hates
best
me.
friends. Yeah.
She pulls out. Literally, as I'm stepping onto the plane, I get a message saying Hilary Duff is no longer attending the premiere.
Oh.
And the doors close on the plane.
You just went to the party?
I didn't know. I had the best time.
Yeah.
I hung out with Sutton Foster. I hung out with the rest of the cast. Met Mariska Hargitay. Her husband's in it. And partied for 10 hours and then got back up on a plane and went home. But
I
all
wonder
I'm
what you've
saying is,
done.
I don't know. Hillary, I don't know. What have I done? That
Come on, Hill.
every time. And then I've interviewed every single person from Younger except her.
Oh,
So my parasocial relationship is that she hates me.
I think we could fix this.
Yeah.
Maybe we do a brutally honest review of her album.
Yeah. we just do a brilliant honest review of Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
And it's just
of our non-interaction with Hilary Duff.
every time she's cancelled on me. Anyway, so that's my
Oh, that's
relationship.
such a good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could do a deep dive interview with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and what would your first question be?
Oh my God. You know, I spend like months prepping for my interviews. Like, can't just ask me that off the
You
top of my
have
head.
to.
Ah.
Firstly, who would it be?
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. Of who would I be? I mean,
A deep dive interview.
yeah. And they have to tell me the truth
Yeah.
about everything.
I want like one of those like 3-day interviews where you're
Yeah.
like staying at their house, you're like
Yeah.
following them. Kind of like Russell Crowe Stooge.
Yeah.
like that level.
I mean, oh God, I think off the top of my head, if I had more time, I'd think of a better answer. But right now, I don't know. I kind of want to know, like, with like Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton and all that, like, if they have to tell you the truth, not just give you these PR answers. If I could interview anyone, they're hooked up to a machine where they get electrocuted every time they lie, I would love to ask them what happened with that whole situation,
Oh
the
my
royal
God,
family. Because we've had all these versions out there, but none of them are the real version.
Yeah.
Like, something bigger happened.
And if you're there, do you mind asking Meghan Markle, will like Jam be in the future?
That's my first question.
Thank you so
you said
much.
what will your first question be?
Thank you so
Who's
much.
that?
You'd be like, my co-host Em really needs to know.
Yeah, I need to know. Remember,
And then you call me, tell
Yeah.
me, and then continue the interview.
And I'll say to her, remember, you get electrocuted if you lie.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of like someone I've been like really into lately, and I'm just like, no, I've been into quite a few people.
I would also love to sit down and have Kate. I'm only picking the women because I want to hear their side of the story. I don't care for the
Yeah.
men. I would love to also get everything from Katie Holmes and Nicole Kidman about what happened with Scientology.
That is
Because-
such a good answer.
Yeah, actually, I'd probably do that over the royal family. Royal family second. It's Katie and Nicole in a
Yes.
room, and they're best friends, and we're best friends, the three of us.
Yeah.
So there's no animosity. It's all very safe, but they just tell me every single thing that happened with Scientology, with the other celebrities, with Tom Cruise. Because we'll never
love
hear those
that.
stories. And you just know there's so many rumors, but like I just feel like whatever actually happened has never been made public and will never, ever be made public.
Yeah, I actually love that. You know who else I would do? I
Who?
genuinely love to spend like days with talking to Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I think like
She's so polished and media trained. Like she comes across as
Yeah.
very authentic, which I think she is to an extent, but there's so much stuff she doesn't say.
there's just so much, and I want to know like the actual dynamics of the sisters, especially in like the years where we've seen the rifts and with Courtney and stuff like that. Like I'd love to just know
yeah.
everything and also just find out like the strategies behind what they show.
Yeah.
I think that would be so interesting.
Yeah, so true. Okay, so this one came in from a spiller on our main account, Instagram account. If you could have a podcast on anything else, what would you talk about? I mean, you've got other podcasts.
Yeah,
so-
I've got other podcasts.
All right, well, this question's not for you then. No, but their company podcast, like you,
Yeah.
if like Mamma Mia wrote you a blank check, like they do in Hollywood when you have one successful
Yeah.
film, and they said, Emily, take this money, make any podcast you want. We don't have to approve it. We won't even see it till it goes live. What would you do?
I'd love to do kind of something like I'm really interested in the everyday person.
Okay.
I'd love to do something like kind of like Humans of New York, but
Yeah.
on a podcast version. Like especially things like family and dating. Like I love hearing crazy stories from people, especially
Yeah.
people that you only know surface level or like when you just look at them, you're like, there's no way that you'll have like a crazy story, and then they just have like the
Yeah.
wildest story.
Yeah.
Or even like knowing, like, you know how sometimes when we talk about a big celebrity news topic, like Tom Cruise jumping on Oprah's sofa.
Yeah.
And we always start it with like, where were you when you saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I love hearing about like where people
Yeah.
were for certain situations. I think that's just like really fun.
You do you can start small and just do like
Yeah.
Humans of George Street.
Yeah.
then branch out.
I've never like done interviewee stuff before, and I'm not like super interested in interviewing people, but I think like having conversations with people would be very fun.
That's very honorable. of
Thank you
to
so
say.
much. What would you do?
Well, now that I've heard your answer, I feel stupid saying
No, say it. It's gonna be like an Adam Sandler roundup.
No, we could do that on this pod. What are you talking about? We have done that on this pod. You could do a podcast on anything else.
We should do a recap of every single scene from Jurassic Park, all the movies.
I mean,
And each episode is one scene per episode.
that's going to be a you project. I'll be on there. I'll do the first Jurassic Park movie with you, and then I'm going to tap out.
Well, that's like at least 8 episodes. So okay.
That's us done for the rest of the year. That's a spill. Let's just do that until someone says something.
Yes, no one will know.
I'm going to feel still stupid saying this. Okay, as you know, the stuff I'm interested outside of work is maybe not woo-woo, but I think I'd love to do a podcast on one of my passion topics, which is Sasquatches. We talked about this before, right?
We haven't talked about this.
Oh my God, you do just not come to after work drinks with everyone. We go around and shares. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh, God.
Here's the thing. No. I'm just really fascinated by these things in the world. Like, I'm not saying they're real, but I'm just saying that every culture, way before we had the opportunity to share information across the globe or people had time to travel or like the capacity to do that, every single culture has the same beliefs in like mythical creatures. And I'm so fascinated by that. And the biggest fascination of that is Sasquatches, or Bigfoots as they're sometimes called.
Okay, I didn't think I knew what a Sasquatch was when you said it.
You did look at me really blankly.
Now it kind of makes more sense. I thought it was no, I don't want to say it.
No, say it. What do you think it was?
I thought it was a vegetable. Is that not a vegetable? A Sasquatch?
No, a squash is a vegetable. No wonder you looked at me so badly. Do you feel better about it now that you know?
Yeah, now it I just literally thought I didn't know you as a person for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and now it makes sense when you said Bigfoot.
The thing is, so Sasquatch is kind of the preferred.
So do you believe it? The preferred term.
But every region and part of the world, like they all see the same creature, and there's tales of the same creature being in all these places. They just have different names. So, like in Australia, it could be like a yowie.
A yowie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like the little things that you see in the grocery shop, the little chocolate ones.
No,
They're like a full Bigfoot. And
is it also like what a Yeti is?
Yeah, that's in the Sasquatch family. It's just like, it's like any other creature. Like in different regions, they have like their bodies have adapted to the climate and they have different backgrounds and history.
So what, you'd be like going to find them?
Yeah, I freaking love to do that. No, there's so many places in the world where they have a lot of, and I've watched every single Bigfoot and Sasquatch documentary in the world. I've read books on it. I've looked, and here's the thing. I'm not saying they're real. I'm just saying that the Patterson-Gimlin footage that shows a Bigfoot that was captured in the 60s has never been disproven. No one can figure out how they made it look like that. I'm just saying. Okay. But also, don't you find it fascinating that like all these different regions of the world, they all have the exact same mythology, and they all the pictures from like hundreds of years ago, they're all the same. They all match up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And also, this is where I want to go. I want to go on a Sasquatch expedition. So there's lots of places in like Northern America and Canada. Canada's a really big Sasquatch hotspot area. And there are whole villages when you watch these documentaries. Like Finding Bigfoot's a really good one. Spoiler alert, they haven't found him yet, but it's really but they get so close sometimes they can hear one sometimes from the Bigfoot Research Association, which is a real thing. But there's whole countries in like up in the like little isolated areas of like Canada and North America and stuff where the people like in this like time we're in now live as if there are Sasquatches in the woods. Like they often see the footprints, they have their homes like proofed against them. There's areas they don't go into in certain times because they know it's Sasquatch hunting area. They say there are like nests where they raise their kids and stuff. Like they just live as if these creatures exist. Is that fascinating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't you listen to me host a podcast on that?
I think I'd rather watch like a reality TV show.
I can recommend I can recommend so many reality shows.
I want to watch you doing that. I don't think it would come like audibly. I'm not sure if that's going to be something that will grab me.
It will. I'll add background noises. People have recorded Sasquatches. They do like a shriek, and then humans try and mimic it, but the Sasquatch just know.
Can I try one?
Okay, you want to do one? That's not wrong completely. It's a bit more guttural and violent.
Was I close?
What has this podcast become? We're getting cancelled, so welcome to the last episode of The Spill.
I love that answer. I love how passionate you are. I was actually thinking, like, that's how well I know you. I was like, I thought your answer would be down like the witchy route. Like,
yeah. Well, as I'm obviously
looking for
fascinated
witches.
with, I'll look for witches too. I'm way more scared of witches, so I probably don't want to go near them.
Yeah.
But Sasquatches, I feel, and then like once I do my Sasquatch series, then I'll move on to mermaids and fairies and so on and so forth.
Okay, got it.
So look out, Mamma Mia 2026 podcast slate.
Okay, what is your co-host worst movie watching habits?
Oh, okay.
And they have an example here.
Oh.
Example, Emily wearing sunglasses.
No, that was the best night of my life. For those who don't remember that special moment, Emily and I went to the premiere of a very sexy movie, The Idea of You, with Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galitzine.
Yes.
Lots of raunchy sex scenes. Emily had forgot her glasses, and so she had to wear her sunglasses because they're prescription sunglasses all through the movie.
A lot of night scenes in that movie.
Yeah, sorry, I can't believe you picked up what's going on. Every so often in a super raunchy scene, I'd look over at you and I couldn't tell what you were thinking because you had the sunglasses on and your face wasn't moving.
I actually think I still, because I took notes while watching that movie.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh my God, you still have them.
And I have a feeling I still have these notes. Wait, let me see if I can get them up. And if not, what
If you still have them,
spoiler.
that is so funny. How could you even write? Do you write notes in the movie? You couldn't see.
No, I always write notes during premieres we go to.
Okay, well that's
as
the
you
worst
know, I'm
behavior.
bad. I'm bad at like plots of understanding plot lines.
Yeah, actually, while you're looking for that, let me list your worst qualities. Because
Okay.
looking at your phone in a movie is definitely one of them. You know, I hate that.
I know.
Talking in a movie, not okay.
But I laugh in the movie.
No, that's the thing. I love when you laugh. I love when you gasp. I love when you fall on the floor and start shaking because I feel like you want that energy in the theater of everyone having a big reaction.
Yeah.
I hate when you lean over to me when a movie starts. You're like, do you think that's the bad guy? Is it that guy? Is that guy? And then you're like, you're talking loudly to me in a movie. Like, is that guy going to do this? And I'm like, we have the same information.
Aww.
We're watching the same. No, you can keep doing it. I feel bad.
Okay.
But the fact that you can't follow a plot's quite interesting.
Yeah, I actually really, really struggle. I'm not sure if I can find this. I'll have to have a look properly later.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't follow a plot and I also can't explain a plot.
I love that you're doing your own.
I feel like
sometimes
that's my
we'll
bad
sit there and
one.
watch a movie and afterwards you'll have to say what it was about like 20 minutes later and it just blankness.
And I was like, but it's my favorite one.
It's like when you said The Witcher was your favorite TV show and then you tried to explain season 1 to me, which is not a complicated plot, and you couldn't do it. And I said, okay, let's start
so
small.
hard.
What is a Witcher? You couldn't answer.
Still can't.
Still don't know.
No
But you love
idea.
it. You love that show.
Witcher is Henry Cavill, but not anymore.
Not anymore. All right, you can
Okay.
tell me mine.
Okay,
I was
yours.
going to say don't sugarcoat, but you never do that.
No.
That's your other worst quality. You're very cutting sometimes. We just start doing all worst
It's not
qualities.
even like movie watching habits. It's just like what's bad
just
about
everything
you.
I don't like about you.
For you, your movie watching habits, like I'm a very much like get there, watch the movie, get out.
Yeah.
You have a full procedure that you
I
need
thought
to
you
go
liked
through.
that procedure.
It's just really frustrating.
Yeah, but like organization rules lead to a good time and like a perfect setup.
Oh God, it's really not. Firstly, we're there. I'm the one who has to mind the seats.
Yeah, you
And
go
then-
in first to get the seats, and I'm very particular about where I want to sit.
Yeah. You're very particular. You love an aisle seat.
I can't be claustrophobic. If there's a fire, I need to leave first.
Yeah.
I need to leave you behind.
And you also have your 2 glasses of wine
I mean, 2 is generous.
and
It's way
your
more than
hand
that.
and your hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I can't watch a movie without my hand sanitizer.
And your phone's there on Do Not Disturb.
My phone's on silent on airplane
Yeah,
mode.
yeah.
I would never touch my phone during a movie.
It's the hand sanitizer
and
for
the
me.
lip gloss next to it.
And
for
the
God.
lip gloss and the lip gloss.
I can't watch a movie. I need my lip gloss because the popcorn will make my lips dry. I need to constantly reapply lip gloss as I eat my popcorn. And then I
But
might
the thing is-
accidentally brush this chair, so I need to hand sanitize.
The amount of times you and other patrons of the cinema have knocked stuff off. Because you're on the aisle seat, so it's like on the aisle,
It's
like
when I'm wearing a
armrest.
coat. It's
One
not-
time it was like a wine, and it wasn't. It wasn't even. It was like a really fancy. I think it was
It's a
the
big-
Bob. It was a Bob Dylan premiere.
Oh, and I forgot about that. Was
So it was,
sad.
like, fancy.
They didn't have cup
They didn't have
holders.
cup holders, but they also gave us glassware.
in that stupid historically preserved vintage theater.
Yeah, the
Not a
stupid, beautiful theater.
beautiful theater
That
with
was
no
so
cup
dumb.
holders. We hated it.
And it was like a glass. And before that, we were listening to this beautiful music performance. And you just hear this clank, clank, clank.
No, the bottom of my cup. That was no. You know the worst one
And
was.
it like rolled away.
You know the worst one was.
I know what you're going to
We went to see Deadpool.
That was the funniest moment of
No, I still haven't told work what happened. To
my You haven't told them? You have to tell them
I
now.
haven't told work what happened to that laptop. I can't say it on the board. Like, you just don't. Spillers, this is for you. We won't put this anywhere else. I was wearing a really big coat. We went to see
And Deadpool. Was it your
We
red
went to
coat?
see Wolverine and Deadpool, yeah.
And you were wearing red and I was wearing yellow. Unironically.
We in the movie.
And everyone, because it was a premiere, everyone, like all the Die Hard fans dressed up. And they all thought we were massive. We were. But they thought we were like one of the Die Hard,
They thought
like
we
Marvel
tried to
comic
dress-
fans. They kept trying to get photos of us. They're like, this would be great for the press tour. And I was like, no, we're media. We're journalists.
I didn't mean to do that.
This is just what we wear day to day.
I sat
So
down,
everyone's
like-
already looking at us.
Exactly. So I sat down with my coat and we had given us these huge cocktails on the way in and my coat knocked it off and instead of falling to the floor, it fell into my handbag, directly into my handbag on top of my laptop and soaked my work laptop.
The whole cup.
And it did not turn back on.
And our producer at the time, Kim, had like 2 napkins.
She went into producer mode. She jumped up. She pulled out. She was trying to bring this laptop back to life.
Yeah.
And then at work,
She was
they're like-
using her own clothes to soak up the drink.
and my bag was full of like rum and stuff. It was like a little
It was like
umbrella
those
floating
hectic.
in
It was like those hectic cocktails
It
where
was-
it's like glowing. It was
Yeah.
like glowing
It
red.
was about this big.
It was massive. It was like
And
a
it
liter.
had like a fruit around it, an umbrella. It's all-
You just had like umbrellas and cherries at the bottom of your bag.
and it soaked my laptop. And
Oh my
soaked
god!
my
And it
bag.
was such an important movie that people wanted to help, but they didn't want to miss it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Starting.
And then I didn't want to miss out on having a drink, so I went out to get another one. I came back in, the security guard's like, as if like, oh, having another one. And I was like, dude, I haven't even had one yet. It's in my bag.
Oh my god!
So anyway, sorry to that laptop that
Yeah.
didn't switch it
So
back on
that's
again.
probably your most annoying movie. Happy.
that one move.
Just knocking stuff off, sitting in the aisle and knocking things off. Okay, I've got some personal ones from my own Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, I've got this question for you.
Oh, okay. Well, from
This-
your Insta.
Yeah, from my Insta,
Okay.
but it's for you. This person wants to know what your perfect shade of lipstick is.
Oh my god, what a great
Oh,
question.
this is such a Taylor Swift coded question.
I know.
I feel like a lot of spills will want to know this because you love a red.
Well, I was transitioning. Here's a fun
You were
story.
transitioning into pink.
I was transitioning to a nude lip.
Yeah.
And then we started doing this VOD every day. And I looked back at the videos and I'm just a floating head. I'm just a floating pale head. So I
It's like,
had
no
to go
eye
back.
sockets, no how.
Yeah. So now I've had to go back to a red lip. Here's a fun thing about me, or not a fun thing, quite embarrassing. I'm not a skincare girl, a makeup girl, a glamour girl. I don't know any brands. I don't know how to put makeup on.
You know what you like, and you stick
I
to
don't
it.
even know that.
Oh,
I just
okay.
do. Do you know how many interviews I've done where I've had that red lipstick on my teeth? Like I know we talked about Cynthia Erivo having to clean my lipstick off my teeth, but she's not the only celeb who's done that. There's lots of them. So I don't know what the answer to that question is. I do love a deep, like old school Hollywood red.
Yeah. It suits
I
the
think
job.
everyone looks good with a red lipstick.
I agree.
People
actually.
never wear red lipstick because like, oh no, I could never pull that off. I'm like, what do you mean? You just put it on.
I think
it's
it's the
fine.
first step to womanhood.
Oh, me too. I think you wear a red lipstick.
And then you're a woman.
I just always remember watching my grandma get ready when I was like a really little girl and she's very glamorous. And before she went out to like play bingo at this little town she lived in, she'd always put on like a red lip. And I do remember thinking
Aw.
that is like the most beautiful a human being has looked. So maybe it comes from that actually.
Wow, that's such a cute story.
And I stand by that. You're right. It's the first step of womanhood and it is the most beautiful a woman can look. So
There you go.
you should start wearing a red lip on the pod. You look good with a
I
red.
should. I don't wear red that often because I eat a lot before and after recordings and in
Dude,
between
that's why I've always
recordings.
got it on my chin. and
It's
stuff.
always on my
fine.
chin. Okay, I have this next question. This is a really interesting question to me because it reminds me that a lot of people don't know what we do day to day.
Oh, okay.
So it says, you get to interview Taylor Swift, but only one of you gets to do it. How do you decide who? And I'm going to say this to you, Spillers. If you think this is a hard question for us, it's not, because it's a decision that I'm not even going to be in the room for. Okay. So LB and I, yes, we host a spill. We're podcast hosts. We've hosted it for a few years now. You've hosted it for much longer than I have. But we also have day-to-day titles. So I'm an associate editor here at Mamma. LB is head of entertainment. And the roles are quite different. So LB gets to choose like you get all the big info for celebrities, entertainment.
Oh, I mean,
You're
like that's like part of my job.
part of your job.
So
but
it's
you're
not like I'm like taking them all.
no.
Or like I don't.
You're
want-
like reassigning. And we also have a massive entertainment team that I'm actually technically not on in the day to day. The spill is like the breadth of the entertainment I do at Mamma. Entertainment at Mamma is massive. It's not just a spill. We're a part of it, but it's a huge brand here. And that's just like, it's just one of those questions where I'm like, oh, I forget that people don't know that
They think we just do this.
we just do this, which we don't. You have a massive job here. I host a bunch of other podcasts and I write for side, usually like lifestyle-y beauty stuff. I rarely write entertainment stuff unless it's something that I'm super, super passionate about.
Unless you're recapping like Brooklyn Beckham's Fridge or something like that. Yeah.
And then you're also dealing with like the commercial side of entertainment. So when we have brand partners on and sponsorships, you're
And very
like
boring.
very, very tedious work. And then when we do get those big celebrity interviews, you're usually the one who like either distributes it amongst a team, and then you also help coach them and what interviews to ask. And then you have to like lead all the like presentations that we do in entertainment. Like it's like two massive jobs, and then this is like a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a question we've got every time we've done a Q&A.
Yeah.
This pod actually is like, is this your full-time job? And it kind of could be, but no, we have two massive jobs.
Yeah.
In saying that though, if you really wanted to interview Taylor Swift, I would let you.
I would be stoned to death in this office if I was the one who interviewed Taylor Swift. The amount of Swifties in this team are like,
well, that's
massive.
almost why, because I get more nervous when everyone in the team to do a big interview and when the team is really intense, because then you're like, oh my god, they're all like expecting me to do this huge job. I'd much rather if I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to an interview and I say who it's with, and everyone's like, well, we don't care.
Yeah,
it's like pressure off.
Pressure off. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got this really funny one.
Okay. I've got a few. We can go through some of these quickly.
This one's really, really funny.
Okay.
Which one? Find the love of your life, but you can't watch any TV, or watch TV but continue to date?
Can I say that I know instantly which one?
I know instantly which one too.
Oh my god! Shall we say it at the same time?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Watch TV
and continue to date.
You want us to never watch TV ever again? And then
For a man?
We're sitting next to some man?
Sorry, TV's given me way more than any of the men I've dated.
Yeah.
It's an easy choice.
Jeez. I see all my exes at these TV premieres that we go to. It's not fun.
That's a fun thing. Every time Em and I go out together, which is another question. I got a question being like, do you guys ever hang out socially? And I was like, yeah, to an extent. But the thing is, we see each other so much at work.
Yeah.
We go to a lot of events together. But sometimes we'll get dinner and stuff
We'll
first,
get dinner
or
together.
drinks. And then we've got mutual friends, so we go to things.
I think you have to though. Like I think when you're like also when you work professionally with someone, but then you're also friends, I feel like you actually do have to carve out work time versus friend time.
Yeah.
Because like when we go on dinners together, we never talk about work.
Yeah, which I think is very healthy, and that's a boundary I have to have with all my, because I didn't know anyone when I moved to Sydney. I only know people at Mamma Mia, so like my friendship group is all linked to here. But yes, every time we do go out, every time Emily goes out with me, one of her ex-boyfriends will be around us.
Yeah, you're cursed. It's
and
that,
you
it's
do
that,
blame
it's that
me.
Sasquatch. The Sasquatch curse.
Don't bring the Sasquatches into this. They're
I
not
don't know
known
why
for
it happens.
curses.
It's happened like at least 4 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I bumped
I'm
into an
counting.
ex or we've seen an ex.
And
But
sometimes,
that also happens when you date within the industry, which I
but
highly
sometimes
recommend
we're not
you
even
don't.
at an industry. Remember when we were meeting for dinner at that restaurant near my apartment building, and as I was leaving my building, I looked down at my phone and it was just a message from you being like, "You've done it again. I hate you." And I was like, I knew instantly. I was like, oh my God, one of her ex-boyfriends is at the restaurant.
As I was walking to the restaurant to meet you, I bumped into him. And it was like one of those things where we did like the double take.
Yeah.
And then because we both did the double take, we both had to acknowledge each other. And I was oh God, now I have to talk to this man.
So that answers about 10 questions I got, which is, do you hang out together? Do you like each other?
No, we hate each other.
Okay, I've got another one that came through and I thought this was very important.
Okay.
Someone said, out of Emily or Laura, who would die first in a slasher movie?
Oh, that's such an easy answer.
Really?
We all know I'm dying first.
Yeah.
Firstly, I don't watch enough slasher movies
To know the rules.
Also, because every time it's a really important scene where someone's getting slashed, I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah, so you're going to get killed by the You're going to get chased by the killer instead of running outside, which is the correct thing, looking both ways, running outside, getting in a vehicle, getting a weapon, turning to fight back at the right moment. There's rules in horror movies.
Yeah.
Also, it helps if you're a bland main girl and a virgin. That might have sailed for both of us. That I made the rules.
That is my bio right there. Bland main girl virgin.
Yeah, and you didn't do anything wrong, so you didn't deserve to die.
Oh.
But yeah, you're the kind of person, you would be running for the killer, then you just get
What do you think my kill scene would be?
Okay, so I think you would like be running from the killer and you'd have the option to get away. Like there'd be a car or there'd be rescue.
It'd be one of those like scary movie parodies. Just do the wrong thing all the time.
Well, no, because every time you were in the movies, you're not fight or flight. You're like cower.
I'm freeze. Yeah.
You cower.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
freeze. So I feel like the killer would be chasing you, and all of a sudden you'd be like, ah, and you just
It just crouched down.
and you just sink to the floor and cover your eyes. And the killer's like, are you going to run? Like, I can't stab you if you're just on the ball,
Yeah.
in a ball shaking.
Make the killer feel bad.
Yeah. You're going to be like, please don't kill me, sir. It's definitely
That's
a man.
exactly what I say. I always call men sir. You have to be respectful to the
And he
killer.
stabs you in the face anyway. But at least you
Oh.
tried.
He can't stab me in the face. I've closed my eyes.
Yeah, that's why he's got an easy target. I mean, at least you die first.
Yeah.
It's better than watching all your friends die brutally and keep escaping.
Well,
And
I would
then-
never watch anything because my eyes would be closed the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, where did that person go?
I mean, I'd like to think that I would stay to the end.
I think
I'd be final girl.
you'd be final girl, and then you end up being the second killer for the prequel.
second movie.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because it's hardened me.
Yes.
Like, I know what you did last summer. Freddie Prinze.
You're the Freddie Prinze Jr.
No, that's the worst thing anyone's ever said to me. The Freddie Prinze Jr. of the Know What You Did Last Summer
Oh,
franchise.
okay.
Yeah, final girl to killer pipeline. That's the great place to be.
Okay.
I love that.
I've got this last question,
Okay.
which has nothing to do with our podcast.
Which is fine. That's most of the questions we've done today. Sorry for everyone who tuned in for entertainment gossip.
Worst sex story.
Okay, does that come from your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, our questions, our audiences are so different.
Our audiences are so different.
You got best sex question. I got, what do you know about the Buffy reboot? What do you love about Gilmore Girls the most?
Oh, that's a good one. What
We
do you
all
love
got
about
time.
Gilmore
That's
Girls?
everything. Mine was so wholesome,
Oh, that's
film and
really
TV, bro.
nice.
Please, I didn't get worst sex story.
The worst sex story.
I think anytime that you try and do a sex scene that looks great in a movie, but in real life is horrific. Like, have you ever tried to have sex on a beach?
No,
horrific.
I think no. I don't think I
It
have
looks
done
so.
beach.
Every movie it happens in looks so
Oh.
romantic and beautiful.
It
and
does.
sweeping.
Like
Yeah.
it sounds like something that everyone should try.
No, don't. Cold, sandy, wet, disgusting. Just
Hand sanitizer wasn't working.
Hand sanitizer wasn't working. There's seagulls squawking near your head. It's just like not. It's not. The movies lied to us. Wait, what's yours? Is it weird that I know so many of yours?
Yeah, you know a lot of mine, and a lot of them I can't say, unfortunately.
Yeah, you asked the question.
My
I had to think of a PG one.
yeah, my worst one, not bad, but just like awkward.
Mm.
And I've talked about this recently in a video, but this happened with my ex, and I live in like a loft apartment, like
Yeah.
a studio loft. So there's like stairs going up to my living room and then more stairs going up to my bedroom, and the whole thing's open. So it's like open stairs. And I wake up like shocked, like something woke me up at 2 a.m. And it was like this man screaming loudly.
What?
Yeah. And it was my ex. He'd fallen down my stairs while going to the bathroom. And because it was one of those things where like I thought I was dreaming.
Yeah.
So I immediately went back to sleep.
Oh my God, Emily.
I think I whispered in my sleep something like shh. And then I went straight back.
Okay, that's not a bad sex story though.
But like
That's you being a bad human being in a
that,
relationship.
it was just like, yeah, I mean it happened post
Post-sex?
Post-sex?
Okay, I guess we'll count it. Well, I
sex
mean,
story.
yeah. We'd have to have a whole different podcast to get into the nitty
Oh
gritty.
yeah,
of
we
this.
need a few wines if we're gonna go into
Yeah.
that. The next time we do an Ask Me Anything, where I know we're not allowed to have open.
We'll do it from the bar we like to go to near my building.
Yes,
We'll just do it from
we've
there.
seen a lot of awkward first dates at that
Yeah.
bar. That's actually maybe a tip to leave you with today.
Yeah.
If you're going on a first date and you see a cocktail on the menu that looks very interesting, don't ever get it.
Don't order a treasure chest,
No.
a fishbowl, a
Because
pirate
it will
surprise.
come in a bird cage
Yeah.
with music, and your date is gonna look at you horrified.
Alright,
And
well,
we've
then you-
witnessed this
We
firsthand.
have. Don't give away my favorite bar. I don't
Okay,
want. It's only
no,
got
no, we
like
won't.
5 chairs. No one else can go.
We'll see all my ex-boyfriends there.
Yeah. Come join us and all of Emily's ex-boyfriends.
Oh God.